where do you find the standings? I'm stupid. I have it.
Oh, yeah, you're the lowest of the 12 pointers.
Yeah, I'm
And
Why?
I'm the highest of the 9 pointers.
full. So I need to play.
Well, it depends who you're facing, right?
No, if the top 9, if they all draw, I stay the same way. Well, no, I
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
yeah,
play.
okay. Yeah, I guess so.
The thing is, you can't make it in. Well, actually,
Yeah,
if
you want to play,
if I have to play and I win, I'm gonna be better than all the others who draw.
Yeah.
My breakers are so stupid.
That's
Why did I play? Why did I play against so many scrubs?
I usually get that pairings. Like when I play on the play around events, I usually get really, really, really bad. But I guess
I played against
this
you.
time I got lucky.
Why didn't you improve my pairing? My
I don't know.
Wow,
And
this is.
you didn't even lower my pairs. I'm playing against Jamie 555D, I guess.
Who am I playing against? Gigando Piloto. I got paired down too. Everybody else is gonna draw.
You got paired down. Oh.
No, yeah, it's obvious that I got paired down because in the last round the pairing is different. In the last round it always pairs first against second, third against fourth, fifth against sixth, and so on. I couldn't get paired against you for some reason.
Well, I'll leave Skype again.
Yeah.
I'll join later.
But Fav can't possibly make it now, and I have to win.
So rumors say that this guy is playing Burn. And we don't win the die roll. So if this guy is really playing Burn, this would be a really good keep.
No. We have no blue
But
source.
we play Shadows on 1.
Yeah, but we don't have
to a blue source like a boss.
Nah. This is a
Okay.
mulligan. This is also mulligan.
Phew.
This is also mulligan.
Phew.
Who
What
called?
you doing?
Did somebody call him mulligan to 4?
I would have kept the 1 first land. And
Without a blue source, you can't keep it.
yeah. He's playing Goblin Guide, so you might draw a blue source at some point. Come on, baby. Give us Tron. You can do it.
It's not tilt mulligans. These mulligans were all the right decision. The 7-card hand was not keepable. And the others, I'm not tilting. I'm like 100% concentrated and real here, but those were real mulligans. Those were not keepable hands. There was 0 land hands. How can you keep 0 lands? I'm sorry, but that's just the truth.
Oh, he's playing Goblins. Alright. Silent Arbiter should be good here.
Yeah, if we get to Silent Arbiter, but he has Goblin's Grenade for reach. The best thing that could happen is that we top deck Tower and Power Plant and get to Angel, I think.
Okay.
Guess we repeal
The Goblin Guide after the trigger.
No, before the trigger.
What? Why?
Because otherwise the Goblin pile driver gets bigger.
Ah, I see, okay. It's already 10 damage. It's already down to 10.
Well, the Silent Arbiter could make a huge difference if he doesn't have Goblin Grenade. So how does this work? Whenever it attacks, okay.
So it also has.
Yeah, never mind. We are dead.
That's pretty much the nut draws.
And this is actually one of the worst decks to play against. I mean, Merfolk, Stompy, and this, like, just the monocolored play creatures and turn them sideways decks are very good against us.
This is 9. Yeah, there's no way.
See what we would have drawn. He disconnected.
He disconnected.
This would be so disappointing and cheap if we win because his internet went out. Insanely disappointing and so dirty.
Like, where do you get this? Holy shit!
No,
The
I'm
bar
pretty.
keeps rising.
He's gonna reconnect. I mean, there's some part of me. There's some part of me hoping for me that he's not gonna reconnect, but I don't wanna win that way. I wanna beat him. Like I wanna win the next 2 games. Basically. But my sideboard is also not. Yeah, he's back. My sideboard is also not very good for this matchup.
Oh.
I cut some Aetherize and I added some Squelch, and that's an obvious problem because Aetherize is really good here and Squelch it does nothing.
Yeah.
I think we should have drawn with them actually if he would have done that. Because I think not everybody else could draw because I think a lot of 12-point people like us got up against 9-pointers. So if we would have drawn, we probably would have made top 8.
Brazilian internet is awesome.
If one of the other 12-pointers loses, basically. But there was no way to know this.
Playing the mirror.
There was no way to know this for sure, and I think the smartest the only way to be top 8 for sure was to play.
Yeah. I think your sideboard is decent. You can make us stuff.
Well, there's one Aetherize missing basically. So we want all the chalice. The Vomka engine comes in. The Summoning Titan goes out.
Yeah.
Spellskite, I guess, is a blocker.
Yeah, it's fine.
Bottle
Remand
Gnomes?
goes out, everything.
Would you board in Bottle Gnomes?
Yeah, you bought out 3 remands and 2 negates in.
2 negates in? He only plays...
Against Goblin Grenade.
We have chosen one actually for that.
Oh, okay, then negate can go.
I think first, because getting to 3 mana is just huge.
One expedition map. Like I like always to cut 1 expedition map if you run 4 chalice and want to put chalice on 1. What?
No, I don't think I agree, because one of the best hands you can have is turn 3 Angel, turn 3 Vomka Engine. And you wanna you basically need to have Mind Power Play and Expedition Map for that kind of hand. I think we could cut Eugene, but Eugene minus is huge actually. I don't think we can cut any actually of these cards.
3 chalice maybe?
Nah, chalice is huge. Maybe the Ball Gnomes. Not sure how good Ball Gnomes and Spellskite is. Maybe first, just because in a matchup like this, you don't get to cast first. You just never get to that point.
Pink Person, they will bring Artifact Hate and maybe Blood Moon.
I don't care about that. I like Fabricate a lot because we can fabricate into Silent Arbiter once we have Tron or Fabricated with Better Skull, which is
Better
huge.
Skull or Stone.
Yeah. Fabricate and Treasure Mage, I would not cut first. I can see.
Nah, you never want to cut Mindslaver. Never ever.
Yeah, never. I think first, or maybe Cyclonic Rift or Bottle Gnomes or Spellskite, or maybe that 1 expedition map.
Spellburst maybe?
Nah, I like Spellburst. Spellburst lock is so huge.
Maybe 1 Condescend?
Nah,
because all his things are so cheap.
Condescend is pretty good. I'm just gonna cut the 1 expedition map you said. I think it's an okay thing to do. Condescend against Goblin Pile Driver on turn 2 is huge.
Finally. Yeah, he wants to play on curve. His curve doesn't end.
Reappeal and Aetherize should buy us enough time, I think.
Yeah.
It's not a good hand, but it's good enough, I hope.
Could be better,
yeah.
but it's fine.
Oh, we should have brought in
playable.
dismembers. Yeah, for the Goblin Pile Driver and the Goblin Lord, it's worth it.
Now
Dismembers.
give us Tron. Come on, you can do it.
Another repeal is good.
Yeah, it's fine.
How's it going?
Really, really badly. I'm playing against Goblins, and it's a really tough matchup, and he's just want to play my best and hopefully win this.
Yeah. Should do that.
You should watch, but please don't talk. Unless you have something really important to say, like, don't make that mistake, it's gonna lose you the game. Because we did a lot of talking earlier, like every single play, and I was like, every single time, almost timing.
You should condescend that.
Yeah.
But we won all the last games, so...
Yeah.
Simeon Spirit Guide incoming.
No. This is a pretty bad draw. Treasure Mage. Also, I think.
Treasure Mage is a blocker, though.
We have repeal. We have repeal Nepharize. I don't really care about the blocker.
But above.
But it's nice to block the 1/1 though, right? I don't know. Maybe it's not.
If I had a second blue source, I would agree.
Not a lot.
Don't you want the land though? I mean, yeah, it's not a blue source, but
I want another land. This is the worst land. It doesn't do anything.
It's the worst land, but
with
I mean, taps
we're gonna repeal. Yeah, but we're gonna repeal next turn.
Okay, you're going to do that.
So I play Academy Runes and then I repeal. So I think I'm gonna find another land.
You sure you want to repeal though?
Yeah, because
you don't want to repeal this, right? Why?
No, I mean,
only if I don't draw land. Only if I don't draw land.
No, never mind. Because you play Treasure. If you play Treasure Mage, you shuffle it away anyway.
I'm gonna bottom both.
Okay, so I think I'd play a Treasure Mage over repealing.
Yeah, the thing is, if you put a Treasure Mage on top, you don't draw a land, and then you don't draw a card, so you don't draw a land again. So it's.
Yeah, but then you repeat the turn after.
You know what's really really good? Repealing here and then playing Chalice on 1 because he has a Goblin Guide in hand.
Well, that's a pretty good draw.
I shouldn't have played this land. That was a mistake. Should have repealed first, then I would have played this land. So he has a Bushwhacker in hand and a Goblin.
It only really matters if you draw mine.
Goblin Guide, Bushwhacker.
Oh, Molten Rain.
He chose the wrong land, maybe.
I don't think so.
If we're lucky.
Killing the blue.
How can this target basics? That's so OP. No, it really is, right? Do we want to play this?
Yeah, why not?
Well, because he could have artifact destruction. What would?
Yeah, but
the Finger of Replicate you could play.
If he spends a turn on Smash the Smithereens instead of playing a threat, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
It's not a burn player.
I think he has Shattering Spree probably, or Shadow Storm.
Shadow Storm.
Or Vandal Blast, maybe.
Maybe it is.
This expedition map is so good.
It doesn't do anything though.
It gets countered.
Yeah.
We need a Cavern of Souls, and we need to name map. That Molten Rain was huge, though.
Yep.
If I draw a land and play... Oh, hang on, what am I doing? I'm stupid. I almost F6. I want to put a countervow on the Chalice.
Yeah, if you draw a land here, that's very good. I think you're just gonna win then, probably. Because if you can resolve a Worm Coil, I think it's gonna have a really... that sucks. That really sucks.
You know, and you wanted to chase lands even less than I wanted to.
No, I told you wanted that. Maybe you even wanted a Gemstone Mine, or whatever it's called.
The Gemstone Cavern would have done nothing.
Taps for 1 colorless, right?
Yeah, so... Well, okay, I guess we could have activated.
You need more mana. I mean, it's just resolve Worm Coil and win, basically. Well, now, I mean, if it doesn't have a bunch of...
Maybe I shouldn't have put the counter on the Chalice, because when we get to Bomb Canyon, but he gets the Goblin Guide and the Bushwhacker.
Yeah,
and
I
you
think it's
can
good.
play bolt and stuff.
We pop, right? We pause. No, yeah, Goblin Grenade and Bolt are also really important. That's right.
I don't think he runs. He shouldn't run any 2-mana burn, right?
Nah, not at all.
So I think you can just
Do we
kill it in the end step, maybe.
do we crack when he's just attacking for 2? I think as long as he's not committing multiple board, I'm okay with this clock.
Yeah,
I would wait some more turns. Or one more turn, maybe. Just drawing one more land, and you have your own card engine down.
Yeah, the thing is,
so huge.
There's about a 50% chance we're gonna draw land. So maybe we should just go for it in Oblivion Stone. But just trading here 1-for-1 seems so bad.
Hey.
I'm not sure. Thing is, if I draw a land, there's a pretty high chance that I am gonna draw a land. I have so many other things I can do. I can Womkai and kill first.
Come on, land. Don't blow it up. Okay, chat agrees on don't pop it.
Yeah.
Twitch chat is always.
Twitch chat is always wrong, actually.
Oh no!
So how long do we consider? Do we continue to not pop it?
No, I would pop it. Yeah, 7 is a good life total.
That sounds very arbitrary.
Okay. I think you should. I still think you should pop it, and now even more, I guess.
I should.
Yeah, I thought so last turn as well. So
yeah.
Nothing has changed. I mean, he's gonna play a 2-drop or something, but.
And before he has some sick answer to this.
Do there 2
drops? He has a flash Goblin for 5 mana.
Wow.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Oh man.
You don't say.
Oh, come on.
Goblin Driver, 100%.
But he doesn't have haste, right?
Okay, Rebel Master, 1/1. Doesn't have haste, but...
Go down to 6. Next turn it's lethal?
No, it's lethal next turn, right?
Yeah.
2, 5.
Yeah, it's lethal next turn. It's exactly lethal.
Okay, it's land or bust.
Yep.
No, we could draw a better skull.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I mean, you got really unlucky.
Like, he played well. Like, blowing up the blue source was really good.
Well, it was pretty obvious there, I think. He was stuck on one blue source for a long time.
What's the
I mean,
worst
it's
card
not a bad play. I don't think he's a bad player. I think most people will do that.
It's, I mean, I just knew this was coming. That's the thing. I called it, basically. I knew that we would get sucked out.
This is so disappointing. Both
yeah,
of us
it is.
4-2.
It is insane.
Each other's.
It is insanely disappointing that both of us finished 4-2.
We played against each other as well, though, so one of us had to lose that game.
Watch me draw land here. Okay, never mind.
No,
well,
thank you.
GG's.
Well,
that's so sad.
Yeah. That really sucked.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, though, the nature of how it happened sucked. That this ended up being our last match, and that we had to have the unlucky mulligans and the unlucky land draws in this match. But I mean, if you look at the whole tournament, it's not like we were insanely unlucky. It just happened to be that our unlucky moments came at exactly the time where they had the most emotional, where they could cause the most emotional distress, right? Of course, I'm a little bit upset now that the last match was such bullshit, to be honest. But I mean, we had easy matchups. I'm 11th and you're 9th. It's so sad, dude, if you had won. Your tiebreaker is so friggin' good.
Well, that's life, I guess.
Yeah, that's life. That is life indeed. Okay.
I mean, we still got in top 16, both of us.
Yeah, but we both missed top 8, so
yeah, but really,
whatever.
it was just that
whatever.
we had to play against each other. That's basically.
Yeah. There was just unfortunate events. So we both get $5 from MTG Clan Team and Cardboard, and we would have gotten so much more if we had just made top 8. Whatever.
So we get $10.
Yeah.
Total. Okay.
Instead of 60.
Oh my god.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoy this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.